Hello, my name is Geoffrey, and today we are going to be learning CSS Flexbox. We are going to be playing a game here that has been developed by Flexbox to make sure that you master CSS Flexbox. And this game, I have not played it before, so we are going to be exploring it together. If you want to go along with me, you can just go to Flexbox Froggy.com and let's get started. So here we are going to be aligning this frog here to this they are calling it what they are calling it lily pod. They are calling it lily pod. So this is the frog and this is the lily pod, and so we are going to be aligning this frog to that lily pod. So how do we do that? First of all is that we are going to be using display flex so that we can activate the flex mode, and then from there now we can use justify content to make sure to align this frog to the lily pod. So here you can run through the you can learn or read this, but I know here you're going to be saying justify content, and let me just try by saying maybe flex and wow, there we go. Step 1 done. Let's go to step 2. As you can see here, we have levels 24, so we are in level 2 of 24, and now here we are going to say here I think is justify content center. Perfect, we are done. Let's go to the next level, that is level 3, and here we have 3 frogs. And I think here what you're going to say is justify content. Is it no is it space between? I think it's space around. I think it's around. Yeah, perfect. So it's space around. You can see as you move along, you'll be seeing that here you have been given what property to use, and when you hover on that property, you realize that inside there are the CSS what you are supposed to be using here. They are in here, like now the property justify content has here flex start, there is flex end, there is center, there is space between, and space around. So here we needed to use space around. Space around, what basically it does is that it maybe sort of creates that space here and a space here, so it gives spaces in the content that you're trying to align. So let's move on with our game. We're now in level 4. So what is this? This looks like we need what? Space between, right? Let's do it. Justify content, maybe space between. Okay, yeah, there you go. Move on. Let's play on, guys. Now this is a different property we are going to be using here. Now use align items. So we are going to align items. So basically what Flexbox does is that Flexbox uses align content to go horizontally and align items to go vertically. So here definitely what you're going to be doing here is align items, and here we are going to say what? Align items and flex end. Perfect. Move on. This is exciting, isn't it? And then here you see there's this frog here. We are supposed to be moving it down and then that way, or that way and then down, because basically if you say a squared here plus b squared here equals c squared, anyway, that's really not what you're supposed to be doing here. That's not it. So here let's just try 2 properties. So we are going to be moving it vertically first, then what I'm supposed to be there is to say there is justify content center, okay, and then I also say align items and center. Perfect. Move on. Level 7. We are doing well, aren't we? So here we have frogs that looks like they are pretty close together, and then we have their leaderboards down here, but they are well aligned. So we can just first of all move these frogs down, so by saying align items, and we do flex and end. Okay, that will take them down. And then we can say justify content space around. Perfect, we got it. Next, we are now in level 8. We are doing pretty well, guys. We are mastering Flexbox here, so that we can do away with bootstrap stuff. Okay, here looks like we have another property. There's flex direction. And flex direction, guys, what it just does is that it changes the direction of these frogs, because definitely, you see, even if we were to move these frogs this way, it means the red frog will be here, the yellow frog will be here, and the green frog will be here. So we have to like reverse them. All right, and we have two directions to to move these frogs. The first direction is the row, and then we have the column, and definitely we don't need a column here, so we need to row them. So we can just see clearly here, you can see the row, this is by default, row is by default, but if we reverse them, it means this one will like rotate. So we can just go ahead and try flex direction, then we say row reverse, PM, done. Next, this is 9, and this is now the column. This is what I was talking about in the previous level. This is now the same flex direction, but clearly you can see that we need to do a column reverse. A column, sorry, will reverse, because if you reverse again, this will means this one will go down, this one will go here, and this one will go here. But we just need to rotate these ones without having to do a reverse. So flex direction column. Next, we're doing well, level 10 within a short time. So what's happening here, guys? Here we have a red frog here, a yellow here, and this one here. Okay, looks like we have to combine two properties here, and the first one I'm going to do now, what we need to do here, guys, is that we need to do a row reverse. All right, and then when we do a row reverse, what's going to happen here? When you do a row reverse, this one is going to come here, and this one is going to come here. This one is going to remain at the same spot. This one, the yellow one, is going to come somewhere here, and the green one is going to come somewhere here. And then from there we can just do justify content end. Right, let's do it. So flex direction, flex direction is row reverse. You see, that is what I said will happen. And then we just need to say justify content flex end. Bam, there we go. Move on. Level 11. Now here we have those frogs again, and apparently again we are going to need to combine properties. So we need that one there, that one there. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is a column. So flex direction column. All right, and then flex justify content flex end. This is exciting. Moving on. Help the frogs find their leaderboards using flex direction and justify content. All right, so this frog, okay, we have to do a column reverse here first. So flex direction flex direction is column reverse. All right, and then okay, and then we need to do justify content. You remember what I said previously about the spacing? So I think here we just need to add a space here and a space here, so we can do space between, maybe. Perfect, guys, this is exciting. We're going to level 13. Wow. All right, the first thing, these things need to be reversed. Okay, so we do what? We do flex direction. Just write something, write something, write something, write something. Don't just watch, make sure you're writing something. It's row, sorry, row and reverse, I think. Okay, and then I need to align them to the center here. So what I need to do here is justify content and center. All right, great. And then align items, take them to the bottom, so I'll say flex and boom, we got it, right? We did. Perfect. Next item. We are now in level 14, guys. We are doing extremely well. So what's happening here? This is another property we need here. So sometimes reversing the row or column order of a container is not enough. In these cases, we can apply the order property. All right, okay. So in order, what normally happens in Flexbox, guys, is that order just moves these items in stages here. So we can just, this is 0, this is order 0, this is order 1, this is order 2. If we are here, this is order 0, this is order -1, this is order -2. So we can do what do we need to do here? We need to move yellow here. Yeah, and actually that is what is highlighted here. So we can say order, and who can guess what we need to do? This yellow is here, so we need to do 1. Dang. Perfect, done, right? To end, it is ordered. Next, level 15. So here we need to just take the red back here, and like I told you, this is 1, 2, 3, but negative. So order -3. Perfect. Next stage, we are now in level number 16, and we need to move this thing down here. Oh my. All right, but the yellow is already selected here, so we just need to say all right, align self. This is another CSS property, I mean Flexbox property, and what this does is that it overrides the align items property. So if you say align self, it will override the align items property, and now we can say align self flex link flex and perfect. Let's move on, guys. 17. Oh, this looks complicated, doesn't it? What do we need to do here? We need to take this yellow here and this yellow here, and then okay, and then this green will come here, and this green here, this green here, this green here. Okay, what do we need to do here? We are told to combine order and align self. Okay, so why don't we just start by using order, so that we have yellow. All right, first let's do yellow order. Yeah, order. No, let's start with align self, and we need to align self to flex. I'm not sure here, guys. I'm guessing here. Flex and did we get it? What happened? Okay, and then order maybe 1. Oh, we got it. Why did I guess 1? Because I figured out that I just need to move this frog here. I'm not sure. I think that is it. Let's see. I just move this frog here. Line, 1, 2. Line, order 1, 2, 2, 2. Okay, 1. We did it, guys. Let's go to the next stage. This is level 18, and here looks like the frogs are quite squeezed. And oh no, the frogs are all squeezed onto a single row of little pods. Oh yeah, I had seen it. Spread them out using the flex wrap property, which accepts the following values. No wrap. Okay. Okay. Flex wrap. Okay. So these things, they need to wrap first, because wrap says items wrap around the addition lines, and that's exactly what we need, right? So flex wrap, and we tell it to wrap. Please wrap. Okay, you see they are now, well, they are not squeezed, they are good, they look healthy. Look at that, look at that. We did it. Anyway, let's move on to the next stage. We're now in level 19 out of 24. We're almost finishing this game. These ones are squeezed, and the first thing we are going to be doing here is to allow them to wrap, right? So flex wrap, wrap. All right, so they are now not squeezed, but they are all over the pond. They are all over the pond. We need to, and this looks like these are green, these are red, these are yellow, and this is green. This is a column green. The reports are green here, the reports are red here, the reports are yellow here. This is easy. We just need to do flex direction, right? Flex direction, and then this is column. Bam. Next 20. We're in level 20. Oh, the first thing we are going to do here again. There's something we're being told here. We're being told the two properties, flex direction and flex wrap, are used so often together that the shorthand property flex flow was created to combine them. Wow. This shorthand property accepts the values of all that. Okay, so flex flow is like combines flex wrap and flex direction. And when you look at these frogs here, they are so squeezed together, so we need to use flex wrap to allow them to wrap. So we are going to say flex flow. Okay, flex flow. Wrap is the first property we are going to do here, and then we are going to again allow them to move in the direction of what? Column, right? Perfect. So flex flow, wrap, column. Perfect. Next stage. This is level number 21. There is a lot of stuff written here. What is going on? The frogs are spread all over the pond. Yeah, apparently. But the reports are bunched at the top. You can use align content. Yeah, align content. I think you just need to say align content, and then we say flex start. Am I right? Start. Yeah, flex start. I don't know what is all this written here. I don't feel like reading. Maybe you can read, guys, or I'll move on. 22. This again we are going to use align content, and then I'm going to say flex end. Perfect. Move to the next level. We are only 2 levels to finishing. I hope we are not going to be defeated here. What is this? Wow. Okay. All right. What do we need to do? The frogs have had a party, but it is time to go home. Use a combination of flex direction and flex and align content to get them to their reports. I hope they are not drunk. So flex direction, first of all, yeah, flex direction. This one is going to move these frogs where this one is going to be column. Oh, what's happening? Column. All right, I think reverse. Perfect. Column reverse, and then I'm going to say align content center. Right? Perfect. We are one more step to finishing, and this looks like there is no joke. What are we supposed to be doing here? Bring the frogs home one last time by using flex CSS properties you have learned. Also, this is like a combination of all what we have learned. We are supposed to put these frogs to their reports, respective reports. So yellow, 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 red, red, and then the greens to greens. My goodness. My instincts tell me to first of all use flex direction to bring these things to at least their respective columns. So let me say flex direction, and it's column reverse. Column reverse. Oh, yeah, that did something, right? Because now if I move these frogs up here, then I remain with those two there. Wow. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to say here is that I'm going to allow these frogs to wrap, because you see they are squeezed. This is not the shape of a frog, they are really squeezed. So flex wrap, and I'm going to allow them to wrap, but in reverse order. See, we are almost finishing. We are almost there. We are almost there. We are almost there. We are almost there. The next thing we're going to be doing here is align content, and we are going to be saying space between, right? Between. Yeah, there you go. One last stage, guys, and this frog is moved to the top. And what we need, easy, we just need justify content center. Oh yeah, there is something I didn't spell. Yeah, we are done. We finished this game. Guys. We finished this game. What is this? You win. Oh yeah, we won. That is CSS Flexbox by Froggy. So guys, I hope you enjoy this game, and I hope that you are able to also complete. If you are not, you can just go back to the video and rewatch what we have done. I'm also going to be finding other games that can teach you Flexbox, or if you think I need to do a video on specifically Flexbox, you can tell me that in the description box below, and I will do that. Make sure before you leave you like this channel, you subscribe to this channel, and you like this video. Bye, and I will see you in my next tutorial.